The MotoGP season at Misano is underway, and it's time to move forward from the recent crash involving Francesco Bagnaia and Marc Marquez, especially after Bagnaia publicly apologized for his criticism of Alex. With that behind us, it's time to focus on the future and the significance of this race. Misano holds special importance for Bagnaia. After his crash in Aragon, he stated that he would come back stronger at Misano, where he plans to prove he deserves the top spot, assuming there's no sabotage. Bagnaia is confident in his ability to succeed here. This race represents a pivotal moment for Bagnaia, particularly since Misano is a milestone event for Ducati. If he can't outperform Jorge Martin, it could be a serious issue for Ducati's dominance. Jorge Martin has been a rising threat, and if he secures more points, it could pave the way for Aprilia to emerge as a major force in 2025. Ducati's presence on the podium has been consistent this season, but if Bagnaia fails to defend that status, it could damage the brand's reputation. MotoGP isn't just about racing. There's a whole world of branding and sponsorships riding on these performances. Bagnaia's challenge at Misano is steep, especially with Martin winning there in 2023, proving his strength on this track. There's also the risk of being overtaken by Enea Bastianini, who has also dominated Misano in previous years. All of this sets the stage for a tense, thrilling race. Marc Marquez's recent win in Aragon adds another layer of excitement, as he's more confident than ever that he can surpass his rivals before the season's end. For Marquez, one victory can spark a series of wins. Jorge Martin shared his thoughts on the race, stating, "Of course, it's great to be back in Misano after last season's success, but what happened last year doesn't matter now. The important thing is to keep improving and learning, because the level of competition has really stepped up in the last few races. I'm feeling stronger, but so are my competitors." He added, "It's going to be tough. I know Pecco and Enea have trained a lot here in Italy, so it's going to be a strong weekend for them too. It's a good track for us as well, but dominating like last year will be difficult. I'll try to replicate last season's performance, but it'll be challenging." A key factor from last year was that my main title rivals, Bagnaia and Marco Bezzecchi, were injured. Enea Bastianini is also expected to be a major contender this weekend. He's finished on the podium in every Misano race he's competed in since moving up to MotoGP. Though he missed last year's San Marino GP due to injury, the factory Ducati rider is considered a serious threat for victory. After a challenging weekend in Aragon, Bastianini currently trails Martin by 71 points in the championship standings. However, he remains optimistic, believing that with more consistency he can still contend for the title. "Pecco and Jorge have been consistent throughout the season," Bastianini said. "I've had good results at times, but not always. It all depends on whether I can close the gap. There's still a 71-point deficit, but never say never. There are plenty of races left, so we'll see how it goes." In other MotoGP news, the paddock is buzzing with updates on Pramac Yamaha for 2025. Miguel Oliveira has officially signed with Pramac for the 2025 season, filling one seat which leaves just one spot open. Many in the MotoGP community are hoping that the seat will go to Australian rider Jack Miller. However, this remains up in the air, with no official confirmation yet. Rumours have been swirling, including the unfortunate speculation that Miller might retire, which would be a heartbreaking loss for his fans, especially in Australia, as they would no longer have a national rider competing at the highest level. Yamaha has officially announced that Miguel Oliveira will join their new Pramac satellite team for the 2025 and 2026 MotoGP seasons. The Portuguese rider has signed directly with Yamaha and will be racing a factory-spec M1, the same bike used by Fabio Quartararo and Alex Rins on the Monster Yamaha team. "We're excited to welcome a professional and experienced rider like Miguel Oliveira to the Yamaha lineup for 2025 and 26, said Yamaha Racing Managing Director Lynn Jarvis. Miguel has the technical expertise, experience, speed and precision that will help improve the performance of the Yamaha YZR M1. We're looking forward to working with him as a key member of the Yamaha MotoGP project, and he'll have our full support." Oliveira, a 5-time MotoGP race winner with KTM, has been racing for the RNF Trackhouse Aprilia satellite team since last year, with his best results being 4th in a Grand Prix and 2nd in a sprint race. "It's an honor to represent such an iconic brand like Yamaha in MotoGP," Oliveira said. "Since my early days of racing and moving up to MotoGP, I've always admired the blue bikes. Now it's a reality. I want to thank Yamaha Motor Company for believing in me during this important transition period. Lynn Jarvis played a huge role in making this happen, and I'm confident I can contribute to bringing Yamaha back to the top. I also want to extend my thanks to Mr. Campinotti, Gino Borsoi, and the entire Pramac team for this opportunity. I'm thrilled to start this new chapter. Jack Miller is rumored to be Oliveira's teammate and could complete the 2025 MotoGP grid. However, there is no official word yet. Pramac, currently leading the World Championship with Jorge Martin, will be ending its 2-decade-long partnership with Ducati to kick off a new chapter with Yamaha. "We are happy to welcome Miguel Oliveira to our family," said Pramac team principal Paolo Campinotti. "His vast experience in MotoGP will fit perfectly with our team and the new project we are starting with Yamaha. We wish him the best for the rest of this season and look forward to working with him in 2025. Team manager Gino Borsoi echoed these sentiments, saying, "It's a pleasure to welcome Miguel Oliveira, a rider I've known since the start of his career. His experience with multiple MotoGP manufacturers will be a huge asset in developing the exciting new project we have planned with Yamaha." As the MotoGP season heats up at Misano, all eyes will be on Francesco Bagnaia as he aims to solidify his place at the top. With Ducati's reputation and dominance on the line, the pressure is immense for Bagnaia to outperform his competitors, particularly Jorge Martin and Enea Bastianini. This race could be a defining moment, not just for Bagnaia, but for Ducati's future in the championship. Jorge Martin's impressive run and past success at Misano make him a formidable rival, and his confidence is backed by his consistency this season. However, both he and Bagnaia face stiff competition from Enea Bastianini, who has shown resilience and strength despite setbacks. A podium finish here would boost Bastianini's hopes of closing the gap in the championship race. Off the track, the news of Miguel Oliveira's move to Yamaha's Pramac satellite team for 2025 has sparked excitement across the paddock. His experience with multiple manufacturers could be pivotal for Yamaha's performance in the coming years. The speculation surrounding Jack Miller's potential partnership with Oliveira only adds to the anticipation for the 2025 season. As the race at Misano approaches, the stakes are high. Each rider has something significant to prove, whether it's maintaining dominance, regaining form, or preparing for future challenges. For fans, the Misano GP promises to deliver the drama, excitement, and competition that defines the sport. Hey, MotoGP fans, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with all the latest action. Keep warming up your engines. See you at the next race.